there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe.
New Sky Strikers are real beauties.
Now with Cobra slithering around on the loose, we need all the help we can get.
Hit the deck!
I'm gonna kick the mustard out of that crazy hot dog. He could have smeared us all over the runway. Hey, bacteria brain! Come down and let's discuss your future as a mental patient.
Oh, come on, Duke. Where's your spirit of adventure? Give a teammate a hand. I missed you, Duke.
You certainly did. By that much. Something's coming in below our radar level. Attack! Cobra!
Why didn't you just yell, look out?
Didn't you read my green sheet? Man of action. It's the Sky Strikers they're after. We've got to get them airborne. Keep them pinned down!
Here they come!
Hold tight! Return to base! Cobra! I want the Joes on full alert. Cobra's up to something big.
He comes.
Oh, great Cobra, we await thy bidding. Give us a sign! The superstitious fools didn't even wait for their pay. Now, open the gates!
Identification, please. We are disappointed. You were expected days ago, Destro.
The shipment was difficult to assemble, and I lost more time climbing to this ridiculously melodramatic location.
I designed the Cobra Temple to guarantee us secrecy and security. Now, what have you brought me? Yes, truly exotic substances, Destro. But will they work? Raise the mass device!
These three elements will fuel the device, and with it I shall bring the world to its knees.
But will it reach its target? If it goes astray, we'll look like fools.
This will guide us. The perfect homing device. One just like it is now being placed in the target zone.
Then we shall not fail. Load the mass pods quickly. It is the first step towards Cobra domination of the universe.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Sorry to send for you without explanation, Duke, especially in the aftermath of Cobra's sneak attack. But I've got a real challenge for the G.I. Joe team.
I presume your request for G.I. Joe was filed correctly, General Flagg. Form BX-257, requisition order MZ-19 in triplicate.
Duke, this is Major Juanita Hooper from the Office of Budget and Accounting at the Pentagon.
Huh.
I'm supposed to keep her happy.
Fat chance.
This is as far as we go. Locked behind those silo doors is a new space satellite of incredible capabilities. My mission is to ensure its safety until launch time tomorrow.
So, you want the G.I. Joe team to try a break-in to test your defenses. Am I right, General?
Affirmative, Duke. You're way ahead of me, as usual.
Not a very wise procedure, dollar-wise.
But necessary nonetheless, Major. When can your team take a crack at this installation?
Right now.
Dropping in, Stalker. Shall we do our thing?
Après-vous, ma chère Scarlet.
Why, thank you, sir. Yeah!
It looks like your team blew it on the first try.
The notion that the G.I. Joe team could breach these defenses was totally ludicrous.
You were saying?
Well done. But your success only proves security here is adequate.
You just lost me, sir.
Brilliant commando work got 3 of you inside, but it'd take dozens of men with heavy equipment to steal the satellite. A force your size just couldn't do it.
Why not show them the satellite, General? They look like they could use an education.
Well, okay. Let me show it to you.
Magnificent contraption, isn't it? Too expensive for what it does, however.
And just what does it do?
This is the ultimate relay star. It can receive and send the most powerful energy to anywhere at any time.
Once it's in orbit, there'll be no safe hiding place.
Precisely. Now let's tour the silo and leave your weapons outside for pity's sake. This isn't a combat mission.
Exquisite. Well, Destro?
Any moment now, Cobra Commander. My invention will seize the molecules of the Relay Star satellite, assemble them for transportation, scramble them into a coherent beam of pure energy, and send them here to us. Now, mass is ready.
Mass device, my foot. You've wasted millions of hard-stolen dollars, you titanium-faced turkey.
It's the operating temperatures. Instead of beaming the satellite back here, I'll send an assault team in to bring it out. Troopers, to the sending grid.
What makes you think it'll work this time? I could lose men, material, a fortune!
Now!
No, it's not possible. Run, Major Hooper, I'll cover you.
Thanks. But I have other plans.
The Baroness.
Now! Finish them off!
Quick! The emergency doors are closing.
We need another way in.
The satellite had to be raised into launch position by gantry elevators.
On target, Scarlet. We can position those elevators properly. We can lift the silo walls right off their foundation. Go for it!
Stand by for assault, man.
It's working, General. Let's take them! What? Tight defensive positions!
Steelhead, your bungling has cost me dearly.
Premature panic is the sign of an immature mind. I have mastered the device. Coordinates locked, temperature perfect. There!
It's over, Baroness. You and Major Blood step out and lay down your weapons.
I'm afraid our surrender has been cancelled.
Not so fast, Baroness.
Duke!
Good grief! He's vanished, and the satellite's gone with him.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
I want him alive, you fool! Take him to the slave pens and prepare him for sport. Right now, we have more pressing matters.
Fire! As long as we have the three precious elements, we are invincible. Orbit has been achieved. No one can stop Cobra now.
Any luck yet, Breaker?
Nothing. What about Cobra's weird fade-in, fade-out technique?
computer says it might be a form of molecular transference. If so, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist, Dr. Laszlo Vandermeer, is the world's leading expert. Last place he was seen was his farm in New England. Monumental microchips. Looks like Cobra took over every television and radio terminal in the world.
Citizens of the world, we have a power greater than any in the history of mankind. Look and tremble. This is but the first in a series of demonstrations of the awesome power of Cobra. Beg your leaders to surrender to Cobra at once. You have 24 hours. Cobra!
What is this place? Where am I? Can you understand me? They seem normal, except for those strange headbands. Those pulsing lights look like the readout on some sort of brain scanner. Water! Please! Do you have water?
It's useless to speak with the slaves, Duke. They are mindless creatures of the Cobra organization. You will soon be one of them, after you have appeared in the arena of sport.
Let's take her down. We should be right over Vandermeer's farm.
Welcome to New England. And to your fight!
Tricky little serpents, aren't they? Now! Ceasefire! They've had it! Dr. Vandermeer, what happened?
Cobra. They picked my brain. They stole the secrets of mass.
You were working on the mass device?
Yes, and the only force powerful enough to counter it is another mass device.
Then we've got to make one. Back to headquarters.
I can begin construction on the mass device at once. But the three substances that power it are extremely rare. We must get them before Cobra does, or all is lost.
I must find a way to help him.
Welcome to the Cobra Arena of Sport, Duke. We are pleased you have agreed to participate in our games.
I've agreed to nothing, reptile breath. And the only game that interests me is kicking in your fangs.
Come now, Duke. Where's your spirit of competition? It is useless to resist. Your motor reflexes are entirely in my control. Now bow so the sport may begin. Bow!
Now it's time to bring in my champion.
Yeah. You are my slave, Duke, and soon the whole world will bow to Destro and Cobra.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. In our next episode of G.I. Joe, Duke finds an unexpected ally in the shadows of the arena of sport, while Snake Eyes, Scarlet, and Stalker join with Snowjob in a treacherous search for the radioactive crystals of death. Cobra terrifies the world with the impossible capture of an entire army, and Duke's desperate bid for freedom seems sure to end in disaster. All in Slave of the Cobra Master, the next exciting episode of G.I. Joe, a real American hero.